My alarm went off. But I want to share an experience I had the other day. For like a few days, I felt like someone was following me, right? But I knew it wasn't in human form, right? Because it was in my house. This like dark energy was in my house. And it's not the little boy, right, that's already lives here. Because my house is old. My house is older. But great house. So there's a little boy that loves me and my children, been here for a long time. Don't mind him. He can be there. But there was this dark energy that was following me. And it had me on edge. Because I felt someone pretty much stalking me, because that's what it feels like. When someone's eyes are on you, like you do feel it. And when someone is following you, you do feel it. I feel it. And yes, this pertains to the video. But this dark energy, entity, whatever, this dark figure, because it didn't show me a human form, because your spirit will take on the form. Everything is mind. I don't really know how to explain that, but this figure didn't appear to me in like an actual form with human features. Like I saw the silhouette of a man figure, right? And obviously it had more, it definitely had masculine energy. But anyways, so I was like, no. Telling this energy, no. This dark form that was following me around for days, would leave me alone whenever I went to the bathroom. Like wasn't really hovering near me when I slept. But at first it was like outside of my window. And I know this sounds crazy, but whenever you are really tapped into energy, like you feel, yes. And at first I was like, no, like I don't want you around me. You have no entry. No, like I don't want to fuck with you. Go away type thing. But after a few days, because it didn't listen to me, and it doesn't, I'm not afraid. I've never been afraid of ghosts. I've never been afraid of demons. Like that shit doesn't bother me at all, right? It never has. I used to tell my cousin, because she used to be scared of dark energies, dark entities, all of this, demons and whatever. I was like, no, I'm not afraid to die and go fight them on the spirit realm. Like, I'm not afraid to do any of this shit. Like, I will dominate regardless. But I told her how to navigate these things. So, yes, this dark energy was following me. Wouldn't leave me alone. Wasn't really messing with me. Like, didn't actually come in to my personal, like, field. Like my aura, my energetic field. Kept its distance, right? But I was just like, no, like, no. No. And then the thought occurred to me, that this, because it wasn't going away. And then the thought, like, I received a download that this entity, energy, this figure, this, whatever you want to call it, him, technically, but I didn't see any, like, details, features. It wasn't projecting itself really in a human form. So anyways, I had the thought that this energy came to me for a reason. I was like, okay, because clearly you're not leaving me alone, so now I gotta address it. So now, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna just, you're not gonna follow me around. You're not just gonna, for days, it was very annoying because it kept me, like, on edge. That feeling of someone's watching me, someone's, like, following me, because it put me into, like, the fight mode. I didn't even want to walk around my house with headphones on because I wanted to be completely aware of my surroundings, and I didn't want to block out noise. It had me on edge. So this thought occurred to me, and I was like, okay, what do you want? And then the image of turning the dark figure into light, into a light figure, right? I want to show you this painting. But anyways, this image came to my mind. You see the angel with the wings? It looks better close here, but whatever. The image came to my mind. Like balls of light. A light body instead of the dark, the shadow, transforming the darkness into light. That image came to my mind, so that's what I did for like 2 days straight. Because the first few days I was just trying to ignore it. And then that image came to my mind because you do receive messages through images, through like short phrases, words. Yes. So I just started surrounding this dark figure with light. And then on like the second day of me doing this, the download of dark energies come to you to be transformed. And I was like, well, shit. Okay. Didn't know that was my job, but okay. I guess that's what they don't tell you about healers. And I really don't care about that title. Like, I heal people, I heal animals. I can definitely have focus and move the energy and clear the energy, my own, so like theirs remembers, so their energy remembers healing and the frequency of healing, of light. But also, I didn't really expect to attract a dark energy that came to me because it wanted to be transformed. So, if you feel darkness around you, if you feel negative energies around you, if you see the form, meet it with light, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, dark energies will, like, some of them will try to fuck with you. That's why I was saying, like, this energy actually wasn't trying to mess with me, because I know what that feels like too. Like, I've had a fucking dark energy growl in my fucking ear, right? And I was just like, get the fuck on. I'm not scared of you. Don't make, because I was in bed, I was like, don't make me get out of bed. Don't make me get up. But I've never been scared of those things. I don't really have fear like that. So, meet darkness with light. Meet the negative energy, the unbalanced energy with light. That's all evil is unbalanced energy, and you can balance it with light. I am love and light, and I am dark and demented, but I use my dark and dementedness for light, for love, for the greater good of us all, for everyone to prosper. And having one less dark energy provides relief to the world. So it would definitely surprise me. It definitely surprised me. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. Because I do get focused on my daily routines and the things that I do behind the scenes, and exercising, and the things that, you know, my habits. Never be afraid. Fear isn't a frequency that you should tap into, that you should allow to be brought out of you, because there is nothing to fear. So just remember to meet dark with light. Meet the unbalanced energy with light. Bring balance. Bring light codes. This world is more intelligent than what people believe, even with people knowing quantum physics and stuff like that. I don't think people really grasp the concept of what that means. Yes, this universe is more intelligent. So I know people don't believe in dark energies. Like, I know one lady who doesn't believe in it, which is weird. But even the darkness is being less and less. The dense energy of darkness. The unbalanced energy, it's the frequency of it is changing. That's what it feels like to me. And sensing and feeling you get a feeling, you sense something. Like, I was sensing someone watching me. I had this feeling of someone's eyes on me. I had this feeling of someone fucking following me, and I don't like that feeling. I will address it, right? But I knew it was just this energy following me around. I was like, no entry, bye. Right? But it wasn't going away. That is different from feeling an emotion. That is different. Emotions come from within you. You sensing something from outside of you. Hold on. This is obsidian. I can feel the energy of this. Okay? If you get obsidian, you'll be able to as well. This, the energy that this gives off, the frequency that this gives off, right? This is gonna sound so stupid, but it's different from this. It's a little Buddha, if you can't see that. Yeah, it's a little Buddha. You picking up objects and sensing the different energies, but you will sense that it's outside of you, correct? It's outside of you, of your physical form. And feeling emotions come from within you. So when you sense energy, you can tell that it's distinctive. You can tell what's coming from outside of you from what's actually coming from within you. Even you sensing something off is off, right? You can tell when it's coming from within you. or if you're sensing something is off in your environment. Sensing something is off energetically within you. Like there's not, maybe it's like a concept that you're not quite grasping, or maybe it's that feeling that you're missing something, like that feeling that you're forgetting something when you leave the house. That's, I guess, an easy example. Different from sensing that there's danger around you. That's different from sensing energy in the room. Different from sensing even clear energy, even light energy, and positive energy, right? Because it's outside of your form. You can navigate and just ask questions internally, like, is this outside of me? Is this within me? Even with thought forms, do this with thought forms. Is this my thought form, or is this a thought form that I received? Because a lot of people don't realize that some of these thought forms are you actually receiving thought forms. They just don't appear as a voice outside of you. Whenever I'm picking up thought forms, that's something that I didn't write in my book, but my book has a lot of depth to it, and these little things are revealed to you. My book is something that you can read over and over again and still pick up things, right? It's brilliant. But anyways, when you're communicating with someone, they don't, like, it's not their physical vibrational voice that is in your mind. Does that make sense to you? Like their vibrations that their voice, vocal cords make, that's not what's going in your head. That's not, their voice is not in your head. But the energy is different from yours. So that's what I'm saying. You can sense these things, and you can pick up on these things. And the better, I don't want to really, you get better in time. So starting from somewhere, I mean, people already feel the energy whenever they walk into the room. People already sense things. You have sensed things as well, okay? So you can play with it. You can practice it. And you get better with practice. You get better just comparing one energy to another. And you can do this even like with the thoughts, because some thoughts really aren't yours. They really aren't yours. And you can feel the difference. Like I know some thoughts. Like it's just, what is that? Claircognizance. Like I do have that. Clairvoyance, I have that. All these labels on abilities. Yeah, I do have a lot of them. But that's one thing that will help you distinguish one energy from another, is just play with the energy more. Pick up objects and compare the energies. You don't have to use just crystals. But crystals do emit energy and frequency. Plants have a different energy. Plants bring more life into the room. I have a lot of plants around. Fire. Can't see that one's blue, and I have like 5 more around me. Fire is a different energy. And definitely work with fire this year. Work with grounding, work with cleansing, water cleansing. Fire, you can cleanse with fire as well. Like a candle, flow your thoughts into fire, throw your worries and stresses into fire. Like visualize it coming out of you, out of your mind, out of your body, into the fire. Bonfires are pretty cool, but you can do it with a candle too. I'm trying to think of what else. Energy is strong this year. It's going to be felt more. You're going to sense it more. The subtleness, I wanted to say it'll feel like a slap in the face. Like if it's not really, if it's just something like annoying, like a little feeling that you have that something's off, I guess, is going to feel like a big slap in the face. Like it'll irritate you until you address it. That's what I said a few days ago. It will feel, it won't be little things adding up over time. The little things will feel like a big fucking thing, 0 to 100 real quick type of shit. Energy. But excuse me. We're having to navigate things that the previous generations have not at all. Something subtle that would go unnoticed is something that is not going to be unnoticed. You either address it or you don't, and if you don't address it, it'll be easily spun into chaos and you will feel frantic. You will feel the heightened sense of an unbalanced energy. Let that sink in. Okay, I'll give you a moment. You will definitely feel it this year. But you are limitless. You are wonderful. It's nothing to be afraid of. Find your flow. Find enjoyment in the things that you do in life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Acting and doing and being in your world in a physical form doing that consciously and choosing your thoughts, choosing what you pour more energy into. That's way better than just reacting to whatever life throws at you. Because those curveballs that life throws at you, it'll hit differently this year. It'll definitely hit differently this year. And it's up to you to decide what frequency you align to, because the gap is huge now. And here's insight to the future. The old paradigm is dissolving, like the gap will become so huge that the higher will dissolve the lower. Completely and utterly transformed. If you want more insights to the future, read my book because it's fucking amazing, and we're headed in that direction. It already began years ago, but it's definitely accelerating now. It's fiction, but I'm telling you, it has a lot of depth, and there's a lot that are predictions of the future that I know will come to pass in my book. Yeah. So, watch this video as many times as you need to, because I really gave you tips and things that you can experience that will help you in your world. We all are in our own little world. For some reason I can't talk lately, but whatever. We're in our own world. This is your world. This is also my world. Like your world, my world, energies you come across. We are all, there's so many worlds inside this one. That's why I'm saying people can have the knowledge of quantum physics, but having the wisdom of quantum physics is completely different. It's completely different, because sometimes my mind can't even grasp the depth of this universe, because it's shown to me, but I don't have the words for it. Like the image is shown to me, but the physical language to relay what is shown to me, I don't even have a word for it. There's no way I can actually describe it. I will try to, but we are definitely in our own little worlds, and I can probably draw it for you. Like you get a world, I get a world, everybody gets a world. We're all in our own worlds, and our worlds collide, you know. Frequencies, we're attracting other people into our world, right? And we control our own world. It is all our own experience for us, for our consciousness. And people that are tuning themselves to the lowest dimensional worlds, like their worlds are on the lower frequency, it'll dissolve. Like we all have no choice but to keep expanding and keep evolving and keep receiving light codes and doing amazing fucking things. And we can call to us frequencies that are in other dimensions. I guess we really don't have another word for that. Like yeah. That's what I'm saying. Some of these images, our vocabulary is limited to what is actually going on. And you have your own energy. I remember calling someone's energy to me. It was a spirit, but I astral projected, knowing that I knew where the spirit was at, and I brought him from like this other dimension to me. And I didn't even know like I could do that. Like, I mentally did not know. I was like, it wasn't really a thought that occurred to me. Knowing is different from thinking. Knowing, like, I didn't know, I didn't think it was possible, really. Like, I didn't say it was like impossible, but I didn't really like fight against it. But I didn't know that experience would, I didn't think that, like, I didn't really think it through. I was just trying it. I was just like, meh, whatever. And then as soon as I was in like my astral body, like, I knew if I just had the intention of finding and locating, I was automatically, like, I just had the intention of finding this spirit, I don't want to say person, this spirit, and bringing this spirit back from this dimension to me so I could, talk and ask questions and stuff like that. But I didn't mentally know that was possible. The thought didn't really occur to me. I hope that makes sense. Because mentally thinking and solving a problem feels different. From knowing. And you don't have to mentally comprehend and like figure every single step out of the way. Like, I wasn't mentally trying to do a step-by-step process of finding this spirit and bringing this spirit back to me. Like, I didn't mentally have the knowledge of how to locate a spirit and bring that spirit back to me, like my physical form. I didn't have the knowledge of how to do that. But whenever I stepped in, I don't really want to say stepped into it, but whenever I was in my astral form, I just had the intention, and I went to this other dimension to like calling this spirit back with me. I didn't mentally think it out and like, okay, well, let me go find him in Africa. I didn't know where he was. I didn't know. I didn't mentally have that knowledge. I didn't receive the information of that he was in Africa, okay? I didn't know where he was. But that didn't stop me from trying. That didn't stop me from having the intention of finding him and being brought to him. I wasn't going to explore the whole universe to find him. We are all connected So I knew that I could locate his energy. Like, I didn't question that I couldn't locate his energy. So there's so many things that we are capable of that people haven't even like hit the surface of. It is brilliant. So the future is definitely bright. And on that note, I know this has been a long video. Yes. Have a great day. Have a great year. I will definitely post. You'll see me around. Believe in magic. This world is magical. And we are capable of so much. You don't have to have the information, the knowledge, the step-by-step fucking process. All you need to know is that one step. And then the information will be provided to you along the way. I see it as like 50 chessboards, and instead of like trying to do all these strategies and figure all this shit out, which I'm good at, right? Because I can, like, no matter, it's kind of like Tetris, no matter like what move you do, I can move regardless. But instead of having all that mental effort and energy about all these pieces, Spirit tells me which piece I need to do, like what step I need to take, and I take it. I don't have to do a bunch of strategies. I don't have to put so much effort into it. I can. I'm capable, for sure, but it feels so much better to let God and let your own internal compass lead the way instead of your mind. Because like I said, it's different frequencies, it's different energy, it feels different. It feels different. And as long as you keep tuning in and sensing and observing what you are sensing and knowing these different energies and frequencies, distinguishing, you will become better and better, and more things are revealed to you. You will be able to do more things, brilliant things, wonderful and amazing. The limitless is more available to us. Anything is possible. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.